soccer career has been one memorable moment after another. Famous games, famous plays, famous goals. They stretch back for over 15 years. But two of those years stand out in Pelé's memory. Mexico, July 1970. Pelé's brilliant play inspired Brazil to their World Cup victory, winning the trophy for the third time. No other nation had ever done that. And then July 1971. Fica, fica, stay, stay. The chant from 125,000 voices filled Rio's huge Maracanã stadium as Pelé slowly jogged around the field after playing his last game for Brazil. Cheers, but sadness too. An era was coming to an end. There had been another famous game 2 years before when Maracanã had roared for Pelé. He had scored 999 goals in his career. Would this be the game that saw his 1,000th? He knew it wasn't going to be easy. There was a goalkeeper determined not to be beaten. There was even a crossbar to say no. Then, late in the game, Pelé breaks through and is fouled. A penalty. Pelé will take the kick. Maracanã is alive with noise and tension, the crowd roaring him on, willing him to score. But Pelé must totally shut out all that excitement and concentrate on one thing only, the ball. A moment of soccer history. Pelé's 1,000th goal, scored from the penalty spot. A perfect example of Pelé following his own rules for taking penalty kicks. Those rules begin with placing of the ball. Make sure it's firmly positioned on the penalty spot. Decide where you're going to kick the ball and stick to your decision. Don't change your mind at the last moment. Concentrate on the ball. Above all, don't look at the goalie. Obviously, no penalty kick should be aimed at the center of the goal. That territory belongs to the goalkeeper. The sticks with the red flags are 2 yards in from the goalposts. That is the area to aim for. Now, if you can get the ball in the 1 yard of space between the yellow stick and the post, you should score every time. A penalty kick should mean a goal. Penalty. Pelé is knocked down, but this time it's his Santos teammate Pepe who demonstrates the art of scoring from a penalty kick. The penalty kick is a one-on-one situation. There is only the goalkeeper to beat. But things are not so straightforward on a direct free kick just outside the penalty area. There will be a wall of defenders blocking most of the goal. To beat them, the ball has to be curved. One way is over their heads. Another way is around the side, as Rivellino does here against Czechoslovakia. A free kick gives one of soccer's rare opportunities for a planned play, a bit of rehearsed fakery to keep opponents guessing. When more than one player runs at the ball, which one will take the kick? Confusion can be a weapon, as Romania found out in the 1970 World Cup. Rivellino is fouled, free kick to Brazil. Tostão runs, but Pelé kicks. The last line of the soccer defense is the odd man out, the goalkeeper. The one player who can, who must use his hands. He has to be an acrobat. He has to be fearless. And occasionally he has to be lucky. But above all, he must be able to catch the ball cleanly. The hands should be slightly behind the ball, fingers spread wide, and the wrists relaxed, giving slightly as the ball is caught. The technique is the same for a high ball to the right, or to the left, or in front. Whenever possible, the hands should be backed up with part of the body. For chest-high shots, the ball is trapped against the chest and clutched securely with both hands. If the ball is bouncing up, lean over it, still clasping it against the chest. Ground balls, even slow ones, must be treated carefully. Get down to them with the legs backing up the hands. For ground balls coming in fast to either side, a sideways fall is used. And again, the ball is clasped to the chest. When the ball is high in the air, the goalie must jump for it, taking it at full stretch above the opponents. If he can't be certain of catching it, then he must punch it away with one fist or two, but the punch must be hard and up. Diving save, a spectacular mid-air catch, creates a problem for the goalie. How to avoid losing the ball when he lands? He must bring his arms down quickly, as soon as the ball is caught, so that the ball and his forearms hit the ground first. If the ball can't be caught, if it's going too fast or is barely within reach, it must be deflected wide of the goal. The open palm is used. A light touch, just enough to redirect the ball past the post. If the ball is dropping into the goal, the palm is used to scoop it over the bar. A goalie's job is not entirely defensive. Once he has the ball, he is the one who begins the next attack. He can punt the ball downfield. This is good for distance, but not quite so good for accuracy in finding a teammate. Or he can roll it out to a nearby defender. If he wants to pass it quickly, he can throw it. is to lob the ball. This gets the ball over the head of nearby opponents and gives good distance and accuracy. Another essential for a goalie is a loud voice. He must shout and direct the defense around the goal, lining up the wall on free kicks, for instance.
No more, no more.
But when there is no wall, when the crisis comes, the goalie is all alone. He has to do it all by himself.